Hey friends, your girl is back with another video, and today we are going to be discussing none other than Liv's life, aka Liv's lies. Heavy on the lies. Friends, you already know the vibes. Let's get right into this video. Hey friends, good morning. How are you? I hope your day goes nothing short of amazing as it should go. Jumping right into this video, I am going to be honest with you friends. I don't even know where to begin. It is the lies for me, the audacity to think that people are stupid enough to believe these lies at that. Let's continue. I don't know what was in that Texas water or that Texas barbecue when she went to Texas and she had a visit with Jazz, but the two of them have just been on a roll ever since that visit. I don't know, they're just giving very much so delusional. Like, you know how people think they could just tell you anything and you'll just run with it? Like those baby daddies or the husbands or the boyfriends that just tell you anything. Yeah, babe, I was intimate with her, but only because she lost her dog, and the only way she can find it is if I was intimate with her. You know, like that kind of vibe. Like, just tell me anything. That's what they're giving. But anyway, let's keep going. So, of course, Big Parmesan, heavy on the parm, got on here right away, disrespecting her quote unquote loyalty gang as per usual. I really don't understand how anyone is still loyal to this woman. But anyway, let's keep going. She's like, if your loyalty gang and you don't want to be anymore because I'm a liar, then so be it. Because we all know she wants yes men, right? She basically said that she has the right to troll people because everyone thinks she's a liar. Anyway, no correction, Big Parm. Everyone knows you're a liar. But anyway, she goes on to say that it's a rumor that she's going to jail. She thinks it's funny. And she said, and I quote, if I were going to jail, I would be a G about it. I don't know if it's the administration drop that she got under her eye that's making her feel like a G, or maybe it's because she's from Cali. I'm not sure, but it's giving very much cap. Heavy on the no gown. According to her, the rumor floating around these streets that she's going to jail for fraud is the biggest rumor yet. I have to beg to differ, but do I think she's going to jail for fraud? No, I don't. But is she losing part of her loyalty gang for fraud on a daily basis? Absolutely. And I would recommend that she treads lightly because we all know this is her bread and butter and pretty much her entire life. So, Liv, you might want to humble yourself at this point. And here she goes plugging her other channels, her beauty channel and her mukbang channel. And then she's plugging her Patreon. Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking the hustle. Do what you do, get to your bag, sis. But it's giving very much people are leaving. The revenue is dropping, and this is why it's important to remain humble and remember the very people that you disrespect every time you show your face on this camera are the people who keep you afloat, period. And then she goes on and on and on about her Patreon and talking about how, you know what, I got something for you. I guess it's the lawyer, the non-existent lawyer, that is, that's going to give these people what they deserve for reacting to her content. She says that it's like, ew, you don't like me, so I go to another platform and you're stealing my content to react to it. I think that's exactly what a reactor is. And then she's like, you know what? I'm going to Cardi B you. I guess she's referring to Cardi B winning a lawsuit against Tasha K. But the difference between you and that situation is that you're Liv and she's Cardi B. Maybe if you actually realize that you're Liv, you'd be more humble and you wouldn't be having the issues that you are having now. But that's for another time. Let's keep moving. She said, ew, that is the epitome of stealing content. But I know this isn't really like the same thing, but isn't it ill to keep a father who's willing to be a father to his children out of their lives? Isn't that why they're now in his custody? Do you not find yourself to be ill? I mean, we're talking about content. This is so petty. You were trying to take children away from their father for your own selfish, bitter reasons. Who's ill here? I literally cannot with this video. It is the delusion for me. She continued to compare herself to none other than Cardi B. She says, I mean, you don't think that successful, winning women aren't like hated on a daily basis? Okay, you're successful, Liv. You're winning in your head. Please stop comparing yourself to Cardi B. You're big Parmesan. Also, she thinks that she's being scrutinized for having confidence, basically displaying self love. She's saying, why can't I love myself without being deemed arrogant? See, the difference between confidence and arrogance is you. You literally draw the line. You're not confident. You're arrogant. You're condescending when you speak to people. You have a very aggressive and disgusting demeanor. That's the difference between people seeing you as confident versus them actually seeing you as arrogant. It's not that hard to put together. You give arrogance, you give cocky. You don't give confidence because you truly aren't confident. You give, I'm insecure, so I'm going to continue to pretend like I'm so confident just so people can't point out my insecurities. I mean, for examples, to give you examples, Big Parm. Look at the way you treat people in your everyday life, including people on the internet, the people who actually pay your bills, sis, the people who plump your lips, the people who stuff your face. You treat them like they are garbage, like they're the help, when in all reality, they put money in your pocket. Please remember this. Look at how you treat people when you're in a drive-thru. You barely make eye contact with the employees that work in these restaurants that you frequent. You're so rude. Look at how you treat your mom. This lady seems to be so sweet and so supportive of you, but you treat her like she's a nuisance for the most part. Don't get me wrong, I've seen her treat her mom good, but for the most part, your demeanor towards everyone you encounter is absolutely disgusting. And this is why people view you the way they do. So stop getting on here pretending like you're this great person and you're just being targeted and attacked and lied on for absolutely no reason. Look how you respond to people who are just reacting to your content. Half of these people have never mentioned anything about your looks. Maybe the smell, because according to some men that have, dove in the tuna pond, they put it out there, so they have every right to react to that. But for the most part, they're not coming at your looks, and the first thing you do is what? Attack people's looks because you are shallow. You're not genuine. You're not good-hearted as far as the eye can see and the ear can hear. Absolutely not. And maybe that's just a deflection of how you truly feel about yourself. You're insecure. You don't really feel like that boss bee that you claim to be. You don't think you're as pretty as you pretend that you are. You're very, very, very self-conscious. It shows. You're very insecure. And the only way that you feel better about yourself is to put others down by calling them ugly and bald-headed and everything you've said on this here platform. Nobody's buying it. I mean, looks are literally the first thing that this girl goes to. She called me ugly based on my emoji. Sis, you've never seen me. You couldn't sit with me if I put my seat behind those water-retaining knees of yours. And that's the first thing you said. I know you ugly because look at your emoji. Really? Really? And even if I weren't physically appealing to most people, I would still look better than you and appear to be greater than you because I treat people with respect. In my everyday life, no matter where I am, I treat everyone with respect. That's the difference between you and most. Your looks don't mean anything if you don't have the heart to match it. So stop getting on here, throwing your little pity party, the whole woe is me act that you and Jazz love to pull. Take accountability for who you are and how you are. Period. I'm almost done with this rant, but I feel like I really have to get this message across. For instance, with Gerard, she swore up and down that her looks was going to keep that man. But guess what? He found someone with the looks and the heart to match it, the personality to match it. That's the difference. Friends, let me tell you why I know that Liv is truly insecure. She continued to talk about celebrities such as Saweetie and Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. And she's like, why can't I feel as pretty as they feel? Because I don't have my body done. And that's one of her biggest mistakes that she always makes. She continues to think that people feel away because of her size and their body shaming. No, sis. I mean, plus size girls are winning. I mean, who are you kidding? We know that. It's not about your weight. Why do you continue to bring up your body? Because you aren't happy in the body that you're in, and you continue to put on like you're so confident. And I love being plus size. I'm a bad bee, I'm a boss bee, but are you really? Because no one else is really talking about your weight. It's you, sis. It starts within. I think Liv really has to do some shadow work and some soul searching, honestly, before things get better. It's way more than the internet. It's beyond the internet. It really is. It's soul deep. She needs some soul work. And she continues with the facade. She says that she doesn't care what anyone thinks, period. She's going to keep loving herself, but really and truly, Liv, do you really love yourself? She says if you don't want to be here, then don't be here. Period. I can understand that, but remember, as I stated earlier, Liv, these people pay your bills. Tread lightly. It's really the audacity for me because she continues on saying that it's not my fault that you're insecure. She says that this sector is full of insecure females and that's why she's treated the way she is. I'm not going to get into the gist of it all because I just did previously. We all know why people don't really rock with you. Girl, do some soul searching and you will be okay. But the thing about that statement that she made about her being like so excited about getting out of this sector is that how are you going to elevate? How, when you are the way you are? You're keeping yourself exactly where you are because of who you are. If that makes sense to you all, friends, you know the vibes, you know where I'm going with this. She said that this sector is full of hating ASS females that don't want to see another female win unless you're kissing their ASS or unless you're basically playing for their team. It sounds to me as if she's describing herself. Liv, need I remind you, you're the one who loved the yes men. If someone isn't your yes man, guess what? You dispose of them. You get rid of them. That's who you are. You see what I mean about the deflection, friends? You know the vibes. And if you ask me, it was Strong Mommy Chrissy shade. Of course, she had to shade her. She had to throw that in there because she is threatened by that woman. Why? I don't know, but she is. She wants everyone to hate her so bad. It is so obvious. Oh, unless you kissed their ASS. She hasn't kissed mine. And I haven't really spoken about her negatively because she's on her job. You're not, sis. Period. And while we are on this topic, let me just state this really quick for the people in the back, as Big Parmesan would love to say. There is nothing biased about me. I am from New York City. I mean, I'm from New York, New York. I'm not from Soho. I'm from the jungle. There is nobody on this planet that puts fear in my heart. Trust me. Don't let my demeanor fool you. Don't let the voice fool you. I am with any and everything. If there was something to speak about on Strong Mommy Chrissy that I felt the need to speak about in a negative nature, then I would. Who's going to check me, boo? I just had to make that clear for all of the bees in the back. And I quote, she says that she needs to be where the next level females are. That's where she needs to be. Liv, how can you get there when you're so complacent in your little negative space? You are negativity. You exude negativity. So how could you escape it before you rid yourself of negativity? Everything about you is negative. Friends, am I lying? It's the delusion for me. Your middle name, your name is Olivia Negative Nicole Johnson at this point. That's what we're going to call you. because you are negativity. But anyway, I was going to start off by addressing this video, reacting to this video, and I was going to slide off into, the whole baby daddy situation and everything else, but we've been here for quite some time, friends. So we'll save that for another video. To conclude this video, I am going to leave you with this big Parmesan Kappa heavy on the note gown. You have to walk away from what you're doing now in order for you to elevate. There is no way that you're going to elevate in the space you're in, because the only thing you attract is negativity because of who you are, how you act, how you speak, not because of how you look. And with that being said, friends, I am completely done with this video. You already know the vibes. Like what you like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will talk to you down below and in the next video.